And we say good morning to you. We're broadcasting live. We are at Food City. Traffic's crazy out there. Let me just say that to you. Goodness gracious. But we're here and set up and ready to go. Thanks for being with us wherever you may be. Yet on this Friday, it's Football Friday, ready to go. Going to be joined by David Lyons from Brummett Sports Shop, our weekly show and tell from Brummett. And also Ryan Witten joins us, football coach at Tia Duggar and the Elizabethton Cyclones, getting ready for the big game, obviously, tonight. It's here. 9 hours. 1 minute and 40 seconds to kickoff. We'll be ready to go with the broadcast. We'll go in there at 6:50 tonight. We'll be ready to roll and bring it to you. And she is so sweet. Let's give her, put it right here. She is so nice to me. That would be the store manager, Annalise. She brought me my other chair. So, by the way, here's my little guy, Helen Blevins. Thank you. Brought my little guy. She crocheted for me. Is that not cool? My good luck charm. She's so nice. So, anyway, let's get it started. Got birthdays today. Who do we say happy birthday to? I Dream of Jeannie's Barbara Eden having a birthday. She's 93. Football Hall of Famer Sonny Jurgensen having a birthday. He's 90 today. And let's see, anybody else? That's pretty much it. Those are two good ones. I Dream of Jeannie, Barbara Eden, 93, and Sonny Jurgensen, legendary quarterback for the Washington Redskins, having a birthday. He is 90. So here we go, national anthem time. Who gets to do it today? Oh, Gabe Short. Are you ready? Let it rip. National anthem. Tom Taylor Sports Show. And
oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we've watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet waved o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
it's exciting Elizabethton Cyclone football. Hi, this is Tom Taylor, inviting you to join Coach Eddie Pless and yours truly Friday night for the 2024 season opener against the longtime rival Scienceville Hilltoppers at home at Citizens Bank Stadium. In fact, it's the 100th meeting between the two. Airtime at 7 o'clock, kickoff 7:30, video and audio with the Cyclone Network. Cyclone football this Friday night at home against Science Hill. It all starts at 7 o'clock here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show Facebook page and on YouTube. Go Cyclones! There's Lanny Norris just stopped by doing a little shopping in here. Attorney in town. Thank you for saying some kind things. Hello, Cody Taylor, Jordan Mitchell, Patsy Lyons, Jesse Harden, James Sizemore. It is here, folks. We've talked about this all summer long. As the late John Ward would say, it's football time in Tennessee. We're ready. Who plays where tonight? Happy Valley at Cloudland. Cherokee will be at Cock County. South Green plays at Crockett tonight in Jonesboro. Dobbins Bennett playing host to the Farragut Admirals. You also have tonight, man, this thing's loud in my ear. Good night. You also have tonight, you have Tennessee High at Greenville. Keep some more Justin here. Blow me out. Tennessee High at Greenville. Morristown West and Morristown East. You've got West Green and North Green. Hampton tonight. The Bulldogs travel to Pigeon Forge. Johnson County will be at Sullivan East. Chucky Doak at Unaka. Also, you would see that Northview Academy is traveling, coming in to battle the Blue Devils of Unicoi County, and Volunteer plays at West Ridge. And those are the games tonight to kick it off. Virginia starts next week, of course, and so we will have our coverage starts early tonight. We got so much going on. We're going to start going on early. We're going to hit it at 6:50 tonight, so it'll pop up and you'll know it when we go on. 6:50 on the Cyclone Network and right here on the Tom Douglas Sports Show Facebook page, and then kickoff will be at 7:30. So Eddie Pless, we talked about this last night. So we got lots to talk about for this game coming up, and so we will we'll go on air tonight at 6:50 with the broadcast, and with kickoff at 7:30, we're going to capture the Cyclone Walk tonight. Ryan Whitten joins us coming up here in a little while, top of the hour. The Tia Duggar Cyclones win yesterday. It's unbelievable. We start our coverage of Tia Duggar next week at home. Be streaming those games for all the home games. They have now outscored their opponent on the varsity level 117-18. 117-18. And let's see, they had 64 and they won 8-0. So the JVs outscored their opponent 72-0. Just incredible. This is a middle school team. And we say this all the time. I told you this from last year. My buddy watched a game from West Virginia. Said, man, that was the 8th grade night where they had the band out there and the team. And he said, man, your high school team, that band's really good. I said, okay. What game did you watch? I just watched it tonight. I said, it was on a Thursday. I said, that ain't the high school. That's the middle school. He said, really? I said, yeah, it's a middle school band and the middle school football team. He said, dude, they could beat most teams in West Virginia. I said, oh, yeah. Yeah, they can play. They can get with it. So, anyway, we're going to be joined by Coach Whitten. Ryan's going to join us coming up top of the hour. And also David Lyons will be here from Brummett Sports Shop doing a little show and tell of what all you can get at Brummett Sports Shop, the local sports shop here in town. You know what we preach. Be loyal, buy local. Amazon don't sponsor your local ball team, but Brummett Sports Shop does, and he'll be here in a little while with a box of goodies. Hello, Jimmy Stout down in Georgia. Hello, Carolyn Blevins. Hello, Sally Martin. Hello, Lisa May. Hello to Sally Martin. We said Julie Estep. Go to church with Mrs. Estep. Got a couple of youngins playing ball. Big Michigan fans, and her hub can play and sing in that bluegrass group we have at the church house. So hello to Mrs. Estep. I went up to her the other day. I said, is that you? She said, yes. I said, that is so cool. Thank you for watching this show. That is so cool. And it's very humbling. Lanny Norris just came by. One of the attorney in town was saying some very kind things about what we do, and that's very humbling, to say the least. All right, the verse today, as you watch this show, we're getting ready to get into some baseball here in a second. We always dedicate our show to the man that hung on the cross. It's his show, and this is his world. I'm just passing through. So, what we got here? Here's the verse. Yep, these are good, man. They're all good, but check this one out. These are really good. Hello, Jonathan Ken Morton. Psalms 33, 20, and 21. Whew. We wait and hope for the Lord. He is our help and our shield. He runs out in front of us, runs interference for us. Verse 21, in him our hearts rejoice, for we trust in his holy name. I'm trying to find my bell. It's here. I'm going to get it. I hear it down the bottom of the bag. There it is. There you go. We wait and hope for the Lord. He is our help and our shield. In him our hearts rejoice, for we trust in his holy name. Psalms 33, 20, and 21, the verses of the day. And we always unashamedly dedicate this show and everything we do to the man that hung on the cross. All right, here we go. It is Deals for Days at Food City. Got some good ones, too. The Pepsi Man, wearing it out here. We're sitting right behind the Pepsi display. Let's see what we got here. Ben & Jerry's ice cream at all Food Cities today and tomorrow, 2 for $7. The Pepsi products, the Cube, the 24-pack, 12-ounce cans, limit to $8.99 today and tomorrow at all Food Cities. Gatorade, 2 for $10. Those are 8-pack of 20-ounce bottles, 2 for $10. Hot weather still with us, going to be in the 90s starting, tomorrow and all the way into next week. So we're not out of we had a little tease of fall this week, but it's back to hot weather heading into the Labor Day weekend next weekend, which is hard for me to believe. It's Labor Day weekend next weekend. Honey Crisp apples, $1.29 for a per pound. We cut those up, put a little peanut butter on them. Whoo, boy, make a bulldog break his chain. That's good stuff there. Hormel Black Label Bacon for $3.99 today and tomorrow. Also, you have Little Debbie Snack Cakes. The man's right here. He reloaded the table right before we went on the air. $1.79, limit 4. Also, you have Duncan Hines Cake or Brownie Mix, 4 boxes for $5, limit 4, at all Food Cities today and tomorrow. That's on the front side of the sale paper. Here it is, deals for days, what we got. Also, the ground chuck, $2.49. Wow, this will be a good weekend to grill out. It's going to be warm outside. Chocolate chip cookies out of the Bakery Deli, $3.99 for a dozen today and tomorrow. Let's see, Kellogg's cereal, $3.99 a box today and tomorrow at all Food Cities. Place busy in there already. Nature Valley protein bars, $2.99 for a 6 to a box rather. And one more out of the deli, slice it any thickness you want. The oven turkey breast from Bistro Deli Classics, $7.99 a pound. Today and tomorrow for the deals for days at all Food Cities here in, 5 states now. Tennessee, Virginia, Kentucky, Alabama, Georgia. Growing by leaps and bounds. Quick break. Back, we'll take a look at Major League Baseball after this from one of our great sponsors, Pleasant Beach Baptist Church on the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
This is Pastor Mark Fowler, and we want to invite you to be with us at Pleasant Beach Baptist Church sometime soon. And we're thankful for what God is doing, and we've had visitors almost every week. We have so many people that God is using His Word to accomplish a work in their life. And we want you to come. Now, I think about our society today, and there's a lot of talk about the negative aspects and generations and what's missing and what we're going to do and how do we face this social issue and how do we face that social issue, and that is always the buzz, and if we're not careful we talk like God doesn't have an answer. 2 Timothy chapter 3 we looked at the other night together in our church, and it reminds us that yes, in the last days there's going to be some difficult things come, dangerous times, but the antidote is always God's Word. And so what we're trying to do is to provide Bible answers for today's tough questions. And we're building Believers by the Book. So we want your family to come. We're thankful to have a Sunday school hour and a junior church and master clubs and a youth group and all those things going on. But what we're trying to accomplish is to get the Word of God into the hearts and minds of God's people.
Brummett Sports Shop in downtown Elizabeth with your favorite school's t-shirts, polos, or hoodies. They can put your school, church, or company's logo on lots of different styles of hats, including Nike and Richardson and now Travis Matthew. Windbreakers, sublimated shirts, pullovers, koozies. They can order for any area school and your favorite team. Dry fit sleeveless hoodies, Nike dry fit t-shirts, women's and toddler sizes. You can order any uniform for any sport, including the pants or shorts from Brummett Sports Shop. And they always have a clearance rack to save you money. Plaques, trophies, medals, and ribbons, and all the engraving is done in-house. And they offer hard-to-find Letterman jackets of your favorite school for guys, ladies, and now elementary and middle school athletes too. And they offer all the different sports patches as well. Brummett Sports Shop, downtown Elizabeth, and Facebook, Instagram, website, BrummettSportsShop.com, phone 542-2321, Brummett Sports Shop in downtown Elizabethton. And back with the Tom Douglas Sports Show. Let's take a look at NFL football last night. The Colts beat the Bengals 27-14. The Bears going to Kansas City and pin a 13-point loss on Kansas City, 34-21. I don't know if that's a sign of things to come. Probably not. It's NFL preseason. Hello, Lisa Baker. How you doing, lady? Thanks for giving me the scores last night. By the way, you're a sweetheart. Hello, Marla and Randy Boyd. Thank you. Amy Whitson. Hello, dear. How you? Hello, Carl Wilson. Tonight, NFL preseason football. The Falcons hosting Jacksonville. Miami will be in Tampa Bay to battle the Buccaneers. And my boys, the Raiders, will be hosting the 49ers. They couldn't play dead in a Western movie. By the way, went home last night after the volleyball match. We streamed. Sit down and watch me Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. Man, what a movie. Forgot all about how good that was. Me, oh my, that's a great flick. The late Paul Newman and Robert Redford and Catherine Ross, and oh, that was good. That was good. Good movie. Anyway, so watch me in one of them cowboy movies. That's good. Good way to unwind after a long day. Golf from yesterday. Tri-meet. Westridge, Elizabethton, Gate City. Westridge wins it, shooting a 147 as a team. Wyatt Cochran shot a 34. Bo McGee a 36 for Elizabethton. Bryson Harden was our co-medalist. He shot a 33. Colin Phillips shot a 38. Then Gate City shot a 160 as a team. Carter Wolf shot a 33, and Sam Page shot a 40. So on the girls' side, you had the three teams. Westridge shot a 91. Ashlyn Chesser shot a 45, and Daisy Kaiser shot a 46 for Westridge. For the Lady Cyclones, Clara Rowe shot a 50. Callie Mosley 51. And Gate City, Isabella Parton shot a 63. So, a little golf from yesterday. Top of the morning, you hear the cowbells ringing. Yep, they'll be loud and proud tonight. Place is going to be nuts, I'm telling you. At Citizens Bank Stadium. The weather's perfect. Both bands, both cheerleaders, both dance teams. I guess they're bringing a dance team. I'm not sure. They'll bring cheerleaders, of course. They being Science Hill. The weather's going to be perfect. Going to be a heck of a game. The 100th meeting will go in there at 6:50. The broadcast. We ran a test run last night on the Cyclone Network. So, as of last night, things were all in shape and running very good. We're excited about that. Volleyball from last night. We streamed it. It was the Lady Cyclones, and Greg Barrientos got his first home conference win. This guy's doing a great job. Elizabethton beat Chucky Doak 3-1. Dobbins Minute 3-1 over Westridge. Science Hill beat Daniel Boone 3-1. Tennessee High shuts out Crockett 3-0 in volleyball. Greenville shuts out Unicoi County 3-0. East shuts out Johnson County 3-0. West Green beat Cherokee 3-0. North Green beat Providence Academy 3-1. South Green's ladies beat Jeff County 3-0. All that in volleyball and soccer last night. Westridge tied East 1-1. Crockett beat Volunteer 3-1 in girls soccer. Greenville all over Claiborne 8-0. That's like a blowout on the soccer field. As is Cobb County beating Unicoi County 10-1 in soccer. And University High beat Cosby 10-1 in soccer. So that's what's going on in the other fall sports. We try and promote them all for you. Hello, Josh Wallen. How you doing, sir? Oh, boy. It is going to be great tonight. And so we've got Ryan Whitten joining us at the top of the hour talking about T.A. Duggar and tonight's game. So it is it's going to be good. And we'll go in there again at 6:50. And kickoff at 7:30. We got lots to talk about. Eddie Pless has went back and done a timeline historically of the matchup down through the years. Again, it's the 100th meeting. It's 56-38-5 in favor of Science Hill. But the Cyclones have won at one point 4 in a row, and then 5 out of the last 6 they've won. So the pendulum has shifted towards the Cyclones over the last 6 years, 6 games. They've won 5 out of 6. So we'll see. It will be, here's how it's going to go. Everybody says, well, you call the games, who's going to win? Well, obviously you knew I want to win. But I'm not out there catching, kicking, and throwing and blocking. It'll come down to 16, 17-year-old boys. Somebody's going to make a mistake because they're kids. Got to remember that. They're kids. They will make mistakes. Somebody's going to drop a ball, fumble a ball, throw an interception, block a punt. Something's going to happen. It's just inevitable. Plus, you put all the emotion on this game and the 100th meeting. and the two cities and everything. It's just going to be an electric atmosphere. So, you know, it's an old coach's rhetoric, but the team that makes the fewest mistakes is going to win the games. Real simple. It's always down to the trenches in any football game, whether it's the Raiders or T.A. Duggar or Tennessee or Alabama. It's down in the trenches. Who can block? Give the quarterback time to throw and run plays. It's real simple. Inside those two lines, offensive, defensive lines, usually where the game is settled. And I always put, maybe I put too much on it, I always put emphasis on the obvious, your kicking game. Block punt, block field goal, big field goal, kickoff fumble, pick it. Something can happen special teams. It always does in big games. And so I think the kicking game tonight will be very, very big. I know Elizabethton's kid is outstanding, William Bowers. So he kicked a 43-yard field goal last year. So he can kick him. He's booming them from 45 in consistently in the Jamboree. Now, let me just say it was there's no live. I mean, it was just snap the ball and kick it. So, okay, it's not under live conditions. But kicking's kicking. He's got a hammer for a foot. That's not right, hammer for a foot. He's got a leg. How about that? Hello, Timmy Barr. Hello, Linda Wagner. So, I think the kicking game will be big tonight. So, and I think again, broken record, same old stuff, but the team with the fewest mistakes will win the game. I'm not a coach. I'm a broadcaster. The coach is coming here in a little while. We'll see what he says. We're here live again at Food City in Elizabethton on a Food City Friday. We thank you for being with us, wherever you may be. All right, so almost every... Shane's coming. The fruit man's in the house. Yeah, I'm going to get some fruit out of this deal. This guy does a great job. Now, we continually to change the world of college football. Here's a new one. It's been something every day this week. Here's a new rule. This is the Mid-American Conference, which is not the big boys, but I'll bet you the big boys will implement this as we go forward. Mid-American Conference will require teams to provide player availability reports to the league at least 3 hours before football games this season. Same thing implemented last year with the Big Ten. Now, here's the reason. Sad, sad, sad. They're doing this to safeguard the integrity of games amid the growth of legalized gambling. Do we bet on the game if Tom Player's playing or not playing? I don't know if he's playing or not. Well, I mean, he's going to have the outcome of the ball game. He's a big star football player. So, we got to know. So they're doing this for legalized gambling. So that way people can go to the gambling however they do it. I don't gamble. However they do it, so they can put their bet on the team. Well, who's going to be on the field? So they're announcing now, you got to be able to tell folks at least 3 hours before the football game who's going to be playing today. Why? To safeguard the integrity of legalized gambling. Now, the book I read says you ain't supposed to gamble. Gambling is, so we're safeguarding the integrity of something we're not supposed to be doing. That's what the book says. Safeguard the integrity of games amid the growth of legalized gambling. So anyway, they're doing it now. The Mid-American, the Big Ten's doing it, and it may spread to the others. So we'll see. Hey, quick break. We'll be right back. Shane's here, the Food City produce man. He's going to give us a little produce, and we'll take a look at Major League Baseball. Coming up top of the hour, Ryan Whitten joins us. We're live here at Food City on a Food City Friday on game day. 8 hours, 38 minutes till game time. Here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show Facebook page and on YouTube and on the Cyclone Network.
We're all picky about our produce, and whether you're a thumper, a sniffer, a squeezer, or just plain particular, we promise no one is more picky about produce than Food City. That's why we're introducing our Picky Promise. Whether it's from farms down the road or tropical produce from the ends of the earth, we guarantee it's fresh or we'll replace it. You see, we're picky about produce, so you don't have to be.
Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Thanks for being with us, and he is here, the produce man. Shane's in the house. How you doing, sir?
Doing well. You
Yeah.
doing all right today, Tom?
Absolutely.
Good.
So, the produce, I like that. There used to be a song we sang. Remember the kid, Do You Know the Muffin Man?
Yeah.
Do you know the Muffin Man? Do you know the produce man? His name is Shane. He works here.
16 years.
Feel like a dweeb. All right, go ahead. Feel like a goofball. Hello, Michael Stafford. Hello, Danny Wilson. All right, we got show and tell. The produce department got some good deals this week, don't we?
Got some real good deals this weekend. We got all week long.
What we got going on, sir?
This weekend we got the snack cups on sale. Our snack cups here. We got variety snack cups, all kinds.
Okay, this is celery.
That's our celery. That's for our healthy eaters there.
Yeah.
All this is
$2.50. Okay, all these are $2.50. Oh my gosh, you know which one I like.
I brought you that one right there.
This is mine.
That's yours.
He's so good to me. Watermelon. Oh boy, it's good.
Tom likes his watermelon.
Amen. What's good? What's in? Is it potassium? Vitamin D. And potassium is in watermelon. It's good for you.
Yeah.
Yep. So here's one. All right. Next one we have.
Got a kind of exotic cup there. It's got pineapple and dragon fruit and kiwi in it.
All right. I'm gonna show you. I don't want to tip this too far. It'll spill over on my keyboard. But looks like dice up on top of this. There it is. What are those, sir?
That's the dragon fruit.
Dragon fruit. Looks like dice.
That's the dragon fruit.
Pineapples. So dragon fruit is. You brought that to me before.
Yeah, we brought that.
It's
up.
sweet.
It's good.
The kiwis on top of that too. So come here and get you a fork. It'd be a good thing to snack on at a football game tonight.
That's what a lot of people like right there.
Yeah. Take your snack packs and eat healthy.
Carrots.
Hello, Mike Elliott. Hello to Dorothy Stanton watching. You got carrots for $2.50. Snack cups.
They're actually on sale today and tomorrow for 3 for $5.
These are?
The snack cups are.
Oh, really?
3 for $5.
I'm going to come by and get me some, take to the ball games. I can nibble on them during the breaks. All right, you got strawberries here and pineapples and that's
Pineapple and strawberry, that one.
There you go. Pineapples. Look how big them strawberries are. Wow. Look like little ping pong balls. Love it.
This one right here, for all you vegetable lovers, it's a medley. It's got several different vegetables in it. Carrots, grape tomatoes, broccoli, cauliflower.
You sell a bunch of these, don't you?
Sell a lot of those.
Yep. Sell a lot of these cups. Last one is cantaloupes.
Cantaloupe.
Yep. Love cantaloupe too. It's good for you too. Me oh my.
Perfect on a hot day. Sit
Yes.
down with cantaloupe.
Yes. So there you go. Good stuff. So what else in the sale papers on sale for the produce department?
We got our Honeycrisp apples on sale this weekend for $1.29 a pound. $1.29 a pound. In my opinion, that's probably the best apple.
That's a good
The
price point too.
Honeycrisp. That's a really good price.
$1.29 a pound.
That's good. We have our red, black, and white seedless grapes on sale all week for $1.69 a pound, which is also a good deal.
That is a good deal.
It's a
yeah.
good deal.
Yeah. Yes, Brian Kraft. They won last night. We'll talk about that here in a little while. Let's see.
We got our corn in the shuck, 10 for $5.
10 ears for $5.
10 ears for $5. Good. It's good sweet corn.
Fresh corn on the cob. 10 ears for $5.
Really good.
Now, what he's telling us is good at all Food City locations. So these sale prices are good at all Food Cities. So, and you've got corn 10 for $5.
You got corn 10 for $5. Another thing I want to touch on is our local program, our local produce.
Mm-hmm.
We get a wide variety of produce from local farmers, Mann's Farms, Slaughter Farms, tomatoes, half-runner beans, cucumbers, peppers, zucchini, squash, wide variety of produce that's locally grown, and it's really good stuff.
Food City takes a lot of pride in dealing with the local farmers too. That's awesome. And so, I mean, it creates revenue for them because you're buying off the local farmers, and they take that money and turn right around and buy gas and buy tires and buy school clothes and buy food. So the money stays here and just kind of perpetuates itself. So really good. And so all these are 3 for $5.
3 for $5 today and tomorrow.
Tell you tomorrow, this weekend. Snack cups. This is mine.
That's yours.
Oh boy.
You hold on to that.
All needs a fork, and I'm gonna bust into that here in a second.
I'll have that for you in a second.
You're awesome. Thank you, Shane.
Tom, I thank you.
The produce man. Oh, do you know the produce man? His name is Shane. He works here.
I was going to be sucking my head all day.
Oh, me
now.
too. I think I've embarrassed myself. Oh, well.
Nah,
If that's the only thing I do wrong crazy today, I'm in good
you're
shape.
doing okay.
Yep. Quick break. Ryan Whitten's here next on the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
All right. We ready for story time? Yes, Warren?
Mrs. Turner, for your last day, we would like to tell the story.
Okay.
Once upon a time, in this town, a little girl named Meredith Turner was born. And she grew up right here.
She went to this very school and graduated right here. She went away for a short time to learn to be a teacher.
But she came back to teach right here.
She got married and raised a family right here. Our moms and dads had you as their teacher right here.
And we do too. So right here, we'd all like to say,
We love you, Mrs. Turner!
We're back. We're ready to go. Andrew Lewis, Northeast Community Credit Union. Readers are winners. Year number 2. We're jacked up to do it again this year.
We're so excited.
Yep, we are excited. And so it's a chance for these kids at Eastside Elementary, Westside Elementary, and Harold McCormick Elementary win some cool prizes for reading. What's going on?
The first 9 weeks, we're going to be giving out those cool water bottles.
Mm-hmm.
Second 9 weeks, t-shirts.
T-shirts with a new design.
Absolutely. New color, all that fun stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The third 9 weeks, we're going to have a sweet new sticker. We'll get more into that later.
Mm,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Whole point is readers are winners. Year number 2 at the 3 elementary schools and Elizabethton City Schools. Thanks to Northeast Community Credit Union. They're paying for all this to their corporate sponsor, and we love them for doing that. The bottom line is leaders are readers, readers are winners. Year number 2, getting ready to get started up soon, like right now, right away, for all these youngsters, again, at Harold McCormick, Westside and Eastside Elementary. Big thanks to the Northeast Community Credit Union for partnering with us to do Readers Are Winners in Elizabethton City Schools. Hey, this is Tom Taylor. Here in 2024, the Tom Taylor Sports Show is now on TikTok. That's right, lots of cool things coming all year long, again on TikTok. Be sure and like us, share it, and follow by hitting the plus button. So, a lot of neat things coming. Please get on board with us. Like, share, or follow by hitting the plus button. The Tom Taylor Sports Show, now in 2024, on TikTok. Back at the Tom Taylor Sports Show, look who stopped by. He's wound up and ready to go.
Oh, yeah.
He stays wound up. So he most of the time his legs under the table doing this. He's ready. I love it. Big win last week. We go to the big house, J. Fred Johnson Stadium, and the T. Douglas Cyclones took care of business. Tell me about it.
Yeah, it's a great atmosphere. Oh my goodness, 1,000 fans at least there. Really, everybody's on the home side there. So Robinson chose to be on the visitor side, which is fine. We'll make that our home too. So it's no problem with me. If you looked up in the stands, you'd have saw all the orange and black. It was pretty awesome to see, and it just reiterates, like tonight, how important. I just read that article about Braden Rainwater, and it says how important football is to our community. It's just exciting. So we come out and right off of the get-go, we kick off, we hold them, they punt, we get the ball, we drive the length of the field, put points on the board, and then we threw an interception. All right, is a bad play call, and the kid jumped it, and then our backs for the first time all season, our backs were kind of like faced a little adversity, and then our kids just took off from there. Had big runs from Legend Pate, and then a big pass from Creed Baker to Anthony Orton, and then our offensive line played great all night, and we got the ball on the 1 and scored right before half, and then regrouped, and then came out and got the ball. Bang bang, Legend took it, I think, on a push, on a run play, took it about 60, and then we punched it in. So it was a overall grateful performance. And then our JV came in afterwards and came in and had a really close game. They've been beating people pretty good, you know, so it was a good opportunity for them to like really have to buckle down and concentrate. And we come out with an 8-0 victory. So in a 24-hour span, we'll get to go to Kingsport, and then the Toppers come here tonight. So I'll live a good life, you know.
You do. We all do. We start our Tia Duggar coverage coming up Thursday. We've got Boone at home, so we've got all the home games, and we're very much looking forward to that. So if you add up what we've done so far, Tia Duggar, the varsity has outscored their opponents. It's crazy, 117-18. Yeah. The JV, through 3 games, have outscored their opponent 72-0. So if you add them up, Tia Duggar football, varsity and junior varsity, 3 games, they've outscored their opponents 189-18.
Yeah. It's pretty awesome. Yeah, we have great defensive staff. We got a great staff in general. Brock Pittman, Matt Fox, Eddie Morrell, Brandon Blevins, Colby Garland, and Dalton. We've added Dalton Mitchell, you know. So a lot of former guys that played on our team, you know. And we just do we control the line of scrimmage. Very few people can throw. I think they completed 1 pass on us last night. Very few people can move the ball. We challenge our kids like, hey, people can't move the ball. You know, put a drive together against us. You know, build a wall. You know, we'll figure them out between the first quarter, the kickoff to the end of the game. We can probably figure it out just with the experience and the coaches that we have. And then the kids believe in us like no other. We have an amazing group. This 8th grade group is kind of a misfit group. You know, there's guys who've moved in, kids who didn't play till 6th grade, 7th grade, and we just got. But they're all in. They're a great group of kids. They bleed orange and black. They fight for one another. They're critical. Rylan Peters and Landon Reedy kind of set the edge. And we got a new athlete out, Chase Taylor, playing defensive end. And then with the middles like Lincoln Horniak, Connor Kent, Austin Haskell, Brett Jones. They anchor down in the line. Then our linebackers are awesome, like Axel Madley, Connor Cook, Legend Pate, Carson Lyons, Ryan Ribeiro. They just do a remarkable job. We gang tackle. Very rarely do we, you know, I think Max and Creed are safeties, and every once in a while they'll have to make a tackle, but you know, that's why they're back there. But they just do. Our defense is remarkable. They do a good job. No one's hopefully, knock on wood, no one's gonna score more than a bunch on us. So if we can put some points on the board, we should be good.
Give us the numbers. We talked about this. Kelly Whitten's watching.
Yeah.
So Mama's watching.
Yeah, she's off today. Yeah, it's a holiday and Toppers come to town, you know, and it's a holiday. She's off today, so she knows what's going on, right? She knows who's coming in. You know, resting up and ready to go.
She had to take a day off, get ready.
That's right.
So go back to the over the last we're 82 and 18 now. Is that right? Over the last 12 years.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
How many championships?
5 championships. Yeah. Pretty awesome, yeah.
How many co-champs?
I think there's 2 co-champs in there, yeah.
Did you tell me one time we've never finished below 3rd? Is that right?
Yeah, we've not finished below 3rd since 2015. Yeah.
The last 9 years of Tia Duggar football, we've never finished below 3rd in the league. Mm-hmm. So there you go.
There's a lot of Carter Everett texted me today. Trenton Taylor texted me yesterday. It's Deuce. Corey Russell, Terrence, like it's remarkable to see, like you remember all the journey, and you know for the community to put up with me for 100 games, and the administration, Mr. Barry, Mr. Van Huss, my family. There's a lot of sacrifice because you know you don't get home till midnight or 1 a.m. on a Thursday, and then Sean's expecting you to be ready to go come Friday night, and you know, what you got, you know. So I mean, you gotta, you know, you're playing. Luckily, it's the same sport, and we call things the same thing. So it's just we're lucky. It's just more. It just means more, you know. I think to our community and our kids. I mean, David Lyons is a former Cyclone coming up here in a minute, and it's just awesome to see our community continue to stick with it. You know, this is the 100th meeting, right? Sign seal on Elizabeth tonight.
Yeah.
And I tell our kids, like last night, Robinson still has, you know, belts in their pants. You know, like they weave their belt through their hip pad and their butt pad. You know, our kids haven't done that since 2000 probably. You know, so just how lucky our you know, Tony Briggs and the Touchdown Club.
Yep.
How lucky we are that we're above and beyond for our kids to make sure that all they got to do is play.
Yep. Show up and play and doing very, very well. So You look. Let me go back to the coaches. What's it mean to have all these former players want to come back and be coaches for the Cyclones, either T.A. Duggar or to high school?
Oh, I mean, it's the world. It means the world. It's just. Sometimes you feel like your message, every once in a while, is falling on deaf ears. Then when those guys want to come back, I mean, they could go do anything in the world. They can be anywhere in the world they want to be, but they want to come back and they want to help the next generation. And it's kind of cool to kind of see. Let them hear, the kids hear a different voice than mine all the time, and Coach Witten's and Coach Pittman's and Devin Whitehead's and everything. But it's just really awesome to see that those guys come back, and it's easy on the body. I don't have to beat and bang with them. I let those guys beat and bang sometimes with them, but I still like to get in there and go. But it's really awesome. Like I said, our programs. It's awesome that our administration will hire those guys, but it's really cool to see. And then to go to battle, like Dalton and Colby, they've been in the trenches, they're champions, and so they can teach those guys what it's like to go on the road. Me and you sat on the bus ride home from two of those. One was happy, one was not. But
Yep.
We've sat together there, and just the cold chills when those police officers get up there and lead you to the Cookeville or the stadium in Chattanooga. It's just, we want that feeling all the time.
We like those police escorts
Yes.
to the championship
Yes,
game.
yes.
We looked at each other. I said, "We doing pretty
Yes,
good
sir.
here." Me and
Yes,
him
sir.
trying
Yeah.
beside each on the bus, going, "We like these
Yeah.
police escorts.
That's
It's
right.
good stuff."
Yeah.
That means we're champions and playing for a championship. Tonight's game, 100th meeting. So much on this game as far as everybody knows the communities, the season opener. Both teams not played since last year. Everybody's chomping. The city of Johnson City's electrified. We're electrified over in Elizabeth, and it's going to be a great atmosphere. And so it gets right back down to what? What's going to be the key to this game?
The key is just, we're playing a lot of young kids. A lot of kids going to start their first game ever. Key roles. Jay Bird, Justice played. Everyone talks about, our middle of our pack. Justice is our Mike linebacker. Braden Rainwater's our center, and Rhett's our quarterback. And you can always work out in football. If you're working in, you're in trouble. So, and then just I think that the key guys, I mean, those three guys have played football they started in 6th grade. They played all the way through. It's just, guys are going to make their first appearance tonight on Cyclone football. And then you have the senior leadership, with Jeriah Griffin and Bryson Rowland and Seth Campbell. I remember when they were in 6th grade and they're fighting their tails off and teaching them, and now they're finishing their career here at Cyclone football the right way. We're going to fight our tails off, and it'll be a great match. But our linemen, we've lost so many linemen over the last 5 years, linebackers, tight ends. It's hard for our community to reciprocate that. So we just got to continue to fight and try to be ahead of the game with coaches and play calls and rests. Good thing is it's not 100 degrees today, so that'll help our big guys. So we play it with a depth.
It's going to be awesome, folks. We're going there at 6:50 with the broadcast tonight. 7:30 kickoff. The Cyclone walk happens about what time?
I think 6:15.
6:15.
Yes, sir.
We're going to capture that too. We're going to get that on there. And
Yeah.
so get to see him coming out of the school and in between the band lines and the nuts. The fans are nuts. It's going to be great. And so, but at the end of the day, it comes down to, as he said, in the trenches, who's going to block, who's going to tackle, who's going to make that big play. How big is special teams tonight?
Oh, special teams is huge. I think we have the X factors with Caleb Campbell and Will Bowers. Their confidence is through the roof right now, which it should be. We watch a lot of the Caitlin Clark, and she says, she never gets nervous because she's already done the work. There's no two guys that work on their craft more than those two. I believe, Coach Witten's will know everything in and out of what Johnson City's going to do. They've got a great staff: Stacey Carter, Sam Haney, the Nelson brothers. They got awesome staff, which they should be. They're 6A high school, it's 3rd enrollment in the state.
Yep.
They deserve all the credit, and so they're coming to. I can tell people all the time, Johnson City don't come over here for much. They don't got to shop over here, and they got to eat over here. They may pass Chase Corner on the way to the lake, but. They don't come over here because they know it's going to be a dogfight. That's why they keep us on the schedule, so they prepare them for their 6A schedule, and it prepares us as we move down the road. So when I was a little boy, I got to be the water boy, and we were playing Daniel Boone. I was on the sideline, my granddad, and so Daniel Boone came out, and I was booing him because I was like 5 years old. My granddad said, "No, you show sportsmanship. You clap for the opponent." And I was like, "Okay." So the next week we're playing Johnson City. So Johnson City comes running out. And I'm clapping, and he goes, "No, we don't cheer for them." So yeah, we don't be cheering for them tonight. You know what I'm saying? So
It's gonna
it's a
be
good story.
It is. It's
Yeah.
a great story.
Yeah.
So you have to be the ball boy.
Yeah, I was a water boy. Yeah, I got to be the water boy every week, except he made me go in the stands, and when we went to Greenville, and I
Really?
cried like a little. I cried. I was
Broke your
so
heart.
mad. Yeah.
Broke your heart.
Yeah, but I was the water boy. I told you I lived the good life when I was a young boy. I got to east side. I got on the bus to the east side, and they took me to high school, dropped me off, and I was the king of the hill, man. I was the king of the hill down there. It was great.
Tell
That's
the-
why I love orange and black.
Tell the story before you go. How you found out you were going to be a coach. Your grandfather said, "Tell me, this is a great story."
Yeah, I was laying around not doing nothing, and so he said, "Hey, you're gonna go up to Tia Duggar and find Mr. Colbert, and you're gonna coach." I was like, "No, I'm not coaching." He's like, "Yeah, you are. You're gonna go find Mr. Colbert." It's before cell phones and everything. He's like, "Go to Tia Duggar today, and you're gonna find you're gonna be the new 7th grade head coach." I'm like, "No, I'm not." And so then I went up there and did what he said, and then next day I came home and here I am,
There you go.
here 100 games later, right? So
Big Daddy said, "You're going up there. You find Mr. Colbert. I don't want. You're going up there."
yeah.
And the rest is history.
Yeah, the rest is history. Yeah.
I'm glad he did that.
Yeah, he did great. Yeah, I'm so glad. So
We're all glad he
yeah,
did
yeah,
it.
Yeah.
We're glad
So,
you're here.
Yeah, Cyclone Nation, be loud tonight. Ring them cowbells. All right, we need you.
That's it.
All right, thanks for all you do, Tom.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Good man right there. He said, Granddad said, "No, you're going up there and coach." No, you're going up there. That's West Virginia. He's no West Virginia boy, by the way. His granddaddy. So I know how that works. You are going to do that. No, I'm not. Yeah, you are. I've been down that road, and I did what he said. Quick break. We'll do show and tell. Yes. Brumman Sports Shop next on the Tom Douglas Sports Sports. The Eagle Center, downtown Elizabethton. Great antique store. Why come shop at the Eagle Center?
We just have so many unique things that tell a story, that add character to your home and conversation, and there's something new to look at every single day. Every time you come in, you won't see the same thing twice, and it's just a good place to shop for those unique gifts.
What's the saying you always use, the cliche?
Things tell a story when people no longer can.
That's it.
We have a building full of things that are just dying to tell stories.
Absolutely. 2 floors, over 50 vendors. Hours are open.
We're open 10 to 5 Monday through Saturday.
Closed on Sundays for the Lord's Day.
That's right.
And you have gift cards too, right?
We have gift cards available.
Yep. The Eagle Center, downtown Elizabeth, one of our great sponsors here on the Tom Douglas Sports Show and Cyclone Sports. Be loyal, buy local, and shop at the Eagle Center in downtown Elizabethton.
Thank you, Tom.
Brumman Sports Shop in downtown Elizabeth with your favorite school's T-shirts, polos, or hoodies. They can put your school, church, or company's logo on lots of different styles of hats, including Nike and Richardson and now Travis Matthew. Windbreakers, sublimated shirts, pullovers, koozies. They can order for any area school and your favorite team. Dry fit sleeveless hoodies, Nike dry fit t-shirts, women's and toddler sizes. You can order any uniform for any sport, including the pants or shorts from Brumman Sports Shop. And they always have a clearance rack to save you money. Plaques, trophies, medals, and ribbons, and all the engraving is done in-house. And they offer hard-to-find Letterman jackets of your favorite school for guys, ladies, and now elementary and middle school athletes too. And they offer all the different sports patches as well. Brumman Sports Shop, downtown Elizabeth, and Facebook, Instagram, website, BrummanSportsShop.com, phone 542-2321, Brumman Sports Shop in downtown Elizabethton. Back on the Tom Douglas Sports Show. Thanks for being with us. Say hello to some folks here. Sean Dunnigan, Mark Estes, Miss Clowney down in Union, South Carolina. I hope you're listening tonight, ma'am. I can't wait to bring you a broadcast. You've ever heard us call a game. Jimmy Moss, David Warren, Claude Grindstaff, John Leffler, James Cooper Ryder, Craig Young, Laura Beth Meisner, some new names, Karen Reiner. Let's see who else we got here. A couple of more here. Michael Reeves, Debbie Hudson, Rob Willis, Gerald Miller, Michael Payton, Amanda Bradley, Casey Kutsky, hope I'm saying it right. Michael Hoga, Hoga. I don't know who that. Bruno Mello, M-E-L-O. I'm going to go Bruno Mello. Jimmy Ashley, Floyd Nave, Ryan and Kelly Whitten, Catherine Hiker, Lisa Baker, and we're up to date. Added up Zachary Pickett and Steve Sneed. Those are new names. So thank you guys for watching. We're here live. Be loyal. You just saw the commercial. Be loyal. Buy local. Amazon don't support your ball team. Just saying.
Yep, that's it.
This man does. As you see, he's one of our great sponsors. He comes every Friday with show and tell. We're back here next weekend. Hard for me to believe next weekend's Labor Day. Somebody go today is Valentine's. But it's Labor Day weekend next week, and we'll be back here on Friday. He will be too, unless he's out of town. Will you be around?
Yeah, I'll be around.
All right. So, show and tell time. Anything you see in town, out of state. Miss Clowney down in South Carolina's watching. Jimmy's watching down in Georgia. So, they ship. They make it here, and they can ship it to you. So, again, just remember that it's be loyal and buy local. When we buy things from him, they pay sales tax. You know how this goes to the city. The city turns around, takes that, and paves roads, buys ambulances, fire trucks, school buses, puts new things in the park, new swing sets, whatever. It's called infrastructure, and so that's what we do.
And we like to try to donate back to the youth leagues and high school teams and things like that. So the more we make, the more we can do.
Turns around and puts it right back into the city. And that's good. So here we go, show and tell. We got all kinds of things to start with.
Yeah.
Where we starting with the worker of the year?
Yeah, we'll start with the worker of the year. She's gonna be working hard today. So her and Julie are
what are they working on today?
T-shirts. The orange out tonight. They're coming in.
Cranking out. Are they coming in buying T-shirts for the game?
Yep.
Yeah. Here it is, worker of the year. That's kind of an acrylic award. It's it's not a diamond, is it? I guess.
I think I call it an arrowhead.
Arrowhead, all right. So.
And what it is I printed the back off and just heat pressed it on there, so it doesn't have to be white. I can do anything you want on there.
Oh, really?
Yep.
There you go. So.
Yep. So even like this is a sublimated metal that I just did.
Check that out. So. On the front is the football and the helmet. Any sports you can get. On the back side is the Cyclone logo.
Yep.
Any school's logo will go right there.
Yep. And that right there was just, an example. I can put a name on there, Youth League. We had Valley Forge Youth League in there today. We can do that. We can do anything you like. If you can design it, we can put it on there.
All the graving's done in-house.
That's right.
All right. Here at Brummett Sports Shop. Hello, Bob Honecker. How you doing? All right.
So we got some hats here. This one right here, I'm a Cyclone, but this is a pretty nice looking hat here. It's that new Richardson 112.
Unicoi County. Look on the back of it. It's got that kind of spray painted looking thing on it.
Yeah. That is a really good looking hat.
Yeah. Look at that. That looks cool. Very nice. Any school's logo in any color. All right.
These right here, these are selling like hotcakes right now.
Are they really?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Like it.
So
white ball cap with an E logo on it.
Mm-hmm. We've got it in black and gray as well.
Nike ball cap.
I think they're starting to call those dad hats.
Dad hats?
Yeah.
It says adult unisex. Goes either way for guys or girls, but it's a dad hat.
Yeah.
There you go. Selling a lot of those. All right.
Then our friends over at Hampton High School.
Yep. The Bulldogs.
Yep. Got some more stuff for them. So I had several of the Hampton come in yesterday, and this morning a lot from Cloudland were in.
Good. Well, we want. I was down there Saturday, and the place was crawling with people too.
Oh yeah, we had a bunch in there.
Yeah, it was good. Happened to stop by there, and it was busy. So any color, you say, well, can you do this? Call them.
Yep.
See if they can. All they can do is tell you no, but I bet you they can.
Yep.
Because you're dealing with what, 3 different hat manufacturers now?
Oh, we've got I can get about any hat you like. We can do New Era. We can do the 47. We can do what's the Richardson. We can do Champ Pro, Nike, Adidas. We got some Adidas hats in right now. So
what's those Matthew?
Travis Matthews.
Travis Matthew hats, yeah.
Really, so Christopher at Mapes he just ordered 15 of those, so they're good-looking
Good.
hats.
Keeping Ashley busy, her and Julie.
Yep.
Hello, Richard. Hello to Josh Smoot. Nope, that's not right. Josh Sinet. Done my glasses on. Sinet. S-I-N-O-2. Hello to Jeremy Birdsale. It's a new name. Thank you. Danny O'Braden. Thank you. So, anyway, appreciate you kids. Chris Hopp. H-O-P-P. Thank you. All right, what else we got, show and tell?
All right, so we got some golf towels. This is one I had made. It's monochromed golf tuffy. But we've got them. I've got the Hampton Bulldog, the Happy Valley. I've got them for all schools.
It's awesome.
Yep.
Be loyal, buy local. Hello, Kelly Wakefield. How you doing, lady? All right.
All right, now we'll go into some shirts and polos. This one right here, I was told yesterday that they prefer light blue. So there's a new Hampton polo we're getting in. So we're trying to diversify, get several options that they would like. And since we're doing orange out tonight, here's the Elizabethan equivalent, all orange. We've actually got that one in black as well. So,
hello, Crystal Dawn. Hello to Marvin Smith. It is an orange out tonight for the ball game, and so there's that one. So we got those options. Hang on a minute. Let me clear my throat. All right, there we go.
All right.
Got that bug out, that frog out. Ribbit, ribbit.
This
All
one
right.
This is a Cloudland polo.
Yep.
So that's that one actually has been selling pretty good. And so we got it in black for Elizabethan and orange, and we just sold probably 30 some of the black for Elizabethan. So pretty.
Don't know where I got that, do you?
I don't recognize it.
No. No. Well, Elizabeth Tuffy on it. Got that from Brabant Sports Shop. Yeah. All right.
So this right here, here's a Under Armour. So we have not embroidered it yet because we can do Hampton or Cloudland. We want to give them the option. So just now, brand new. I think we got it in right before the show last week. So come by. We've got just the regular Under Armour shirts as well.
Mm-hmm.
So
there you go. Under Armour. That's a double X. You go all the way up to what sizes?
Normally we go up to 4X, and some we can go to 5.
There you go.
So
for the big fellas, you can get a big shirt.
Yep.
All right. We're doing show and tell from Brabant Sports Shop here in Elizabethton. They ship all over the country. All right.
This one, I actually found this and ordered it, but it is an orange Nike polo.
Wow.
So we've not had those before. Those are brand new. I think we've only got 2 left.
Really?
That one's extra large. I'll be taking it back to the store in a minute, and we've got a double X left.
There you go. So again, tonight for the game for Elizabethton's home opener and season opener, it's an orange out. Everybody's wearing orange.
Mm-hmm.
So if you need an orange shirt, they've got a few of those in stock, and so folks are coming in getting orange T-shirts, right?
Oh yeah, left and right.
Love it.
And we don't have them printed. What we do is we let you come in, you pick your shirt. We've got our print sitting out front. Go through the prints. I like this print on this shirt. 10, 15 minutes, you're out the door.
They make them.
So
bought a lot of Christmas presents down there. Go in and say, because they got all these different kind of prints. One of those, Ryan had one on one said Cyclone football. Go down and go, want that one? They take it, print it, hand it to you.
Yeah. And
on the spot.
And if you want a name and number on the back, it takes a little bit longer. I've got to go in there and cut it out, but we can do that as well.
There you go.
Yeah. So that may take 30 minutes.
Customer service.
Yep.
They don't do that on Amazon.
And you won't get it today.
No. But you can get it today at Brabant Sports Shop or tomorrow, whenever. So hello, Greg Burrows. Hello, Mark Dalburn. James Halsey. Joseph Barnhart. Jimbo Keener. Troy Lolly. James Shear. These are all new names. Tony Parks. Thank you guys for watching. Dustin Henson. We'll talk Major League Baseball coming up here in a minute. Rick Gunner, one of the teams, fired their manager overnight, which is kind of interesting, heading down the home stretch of the season. Said needed to make a change. Maddie Webbs, David Amerlink, Marvin Smith, and Crystal Dawn. Hello, Crystal Dawn. right.
Dustin Henson, I have to shout out to him. He's one of my good friends. So
Who?
Dustin Henson.
Dustin Henson. Hello,
Yeah,
Dustin.
Good man. Good man.
We've got Keith, can't pronounce your last name, Marvin Smith says go Cyclones. Samantha Hilton. Hello, lady.
All right, here, brand new Happy Valley. We've got the new logo on it, the HV and the arrow.
Love it.
Yep.
So, any school, folks, any color, anywhere, they can do it for you. Well, I'm watching in Kentucky. Call them, they can make something for you and ship it to
That's right.
Kentucky. So,
Then here's friends up Johnson County. So we've got a lot of stuff for them. They come down, try to support them as well. Again, this is an Augusta extra large. So this is one of our more affordable, but it's really soft. I mean, it's a good dry fit polo.
oh, it is, absolutely.
So it feels about the same quality as your Nikes.
So you get me a new ball cap for tonight, right?
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
I'll bring it back.
Yeah.
This right here, we're low on these. So they actually, coaching staff came in yesterday from Unaka and bought about all the polos we had. This one's a small, but we're getting ready to order some more and get those embroidered. So
Nice.
yeah,
Very nice.
And we have them just like the previous one too, the gray. So
Folks, lots of choices, lots of options. It's local. It's a mom and pop store, and they ship all over the country and all over the region.
Yep.
And you can walk in and get it, as you said, get it today.
yeah, and this right here, these are replica jerseys. It's not an actual jersey; it's a replica. We just did some of these for some of the moms, senior moms. So you'll probably see some of those tonight. Some of them, we've got the glitter, orange glitter on the front of it. So you can come in, we've got them in white, navy, black, maroon. Come in, tell us what you want, cut it out and print it. This one take a little bit longer because we'll have to manually cut all of it. But we can get it to you today and ready for if we got your size, we can get it to you today.
Can't beat it, folks. All these are available, and he's got one more over there.
Yep, I've got this. I've got a couple more things, but this right here, I really wanted to save it for almost last because it's a ladies polo. So it says Betsy right here. We can get this in any color, but it's a ladies fit.
Look at that, ladies. How about that? Any lady look good in that.
So that's one thing we are working on, getting more things in for the ladies. A lot of things that we do are unisex, but we want to get some stuff just for the ladies.
And you're getting more kid stuff in too, more toddler sizes.
Yep.
So,
Yep. So we've been selling quite a bit of those today. We got some 24-month, 12-month, 2T. I don't know much about that stuff. I let my wife do all the shopping. So
I understand. I'm looking this up real quick to let you know how long you've got. 123 days till Christmas. So, and people laugh and say, well, it's way off. I don't want to think about it. But if you're going to get a Letterman's jacket, we're going to talk about that in a minute. Did you bring any?
No, I didn't bring any Lettermans today.
Letterman's jackets, any school, any size. Got them now, the elementary, middle school kids too, the smaller kids.
Yep.
For a Letterman's jacket, different colors. You got all the different patches, right?
That's right.
You can, if you're in a band, if you're a football player, if you're a soccer player, get all the patches put on the Letterman's jacket. But I'm just telling you.
If you won state, we can get the patch for, the state champions for whatever year for band or hopefully football.
Yeah, that's it. So, in any school, in any color, if you're in a Bible club, and you got all these different, you can choose from all these different. They are called patches, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All these kind of patches, and also the we call them the bars on the side for how many years?
The chevrons.
Chevrons for how many years you played. So, Letterman's jackets, it's big. Back when I was a kid, it was really, really big. And they called them varsity jackets and the Letterman's jackets. Well, they've kind of fizzled out, but now they've come back. If cycle back around, it's a big deal now. So they sell them. Not very many places do, but you can get your Letterman's varsity jacket from Brummett Sports Shop.
Yep.
So there you go.
That's exactly right. Here's something. This is evidently very, very popular. It's a hoodie, sleeveless hoodie.
Really? Huh. That's a new one.
It's a dry fit, real lightweight, but we've got them in all colors. That one right there, I like the gray stuff because it's really universal. I can print about any school on it. But we've got them in about any color.
That's awesome.
And there's one last thing.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. We get our Under Armour duffel bags.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So we've got those right now. This one's $50.
You put your team's color
Yep.
on those other
If
side?
you want to get it embroidered, we can take it. We can have anything embroidered here on the back side. You want a mascot, name, number, whatever, we can have that done as well.
There you go, folks. It's all the Brummett Sports Shop here in downtown Elizabethton, right on the corner of East Elk Avenue.
Yep.
And
Armed Forces Way.
Armed Forces Way, yep. And so, social media, how do we find you?
We're on Facebook and Instagram. You search Brummett Sports Shop. Search us online at Google's Brummett Sports Shop. Email is brummets1945@gmail.com.
Can't go wrong, folks. Be loyal, buy local. They'll ship anywhere with anything you've got here. They can make it up to fit your team. Well, I'm watching in Georgia. Call them. They'll ship it to you. Well, I'm watching, and here's the thing. You're dealing with this is the man here. Ain't like we call home office in Charlotte or somewhere. He is home office.
Yep. You can come back in the back and holler at me.
That's it. So when you call on the phone, talk to Julie or Ashley. I mean, that's who makes the decisions, and that's who gets it done for you. All the engraving we said is done in-house.
Yep.
So it's your one-stop shop, folks. Good report, sir.
Thank you.
You're going to bring by a couple of the black ball cats for me to check. I'm going to get a new cap tonight for the ball game.
Yep, I'll bring you a couple to choose from.
Yep, that'll be good. Quick break. We'll be right back. We'll talk Major League Baseball coming up next, right after this, from the Jewelers Bench on the Tom Dillon Sports Show. Tom Taylor Sports Show. Got a brand new product. Tell me what's going on.
We sure do. We have contactless Visa debit cards, and some of you all have been asking and wanting to know, when are you going to implement that? We are hitting the ground running. So right now you can get your free instant issue contactless debit cards at Northeast Community Credit Union, and that's just another form of payment. So you've got the mag strip on the back, you've got your contactless, invisible, what you want to call it, if you want to pay that way for tabless, or you've got your chip. So we're just staying up to date with all the things, and we listened to you. So you wanted that, and that's what we can provide. And we've implemented it with hard work, behind the scenes, a lot of teamwork, effort, and come get your contactless Visa debit card today.
Available now.
Yes.
At all locations. Our locations are?
They are in Rome Mountain. They are in Elizabethton, one in behind Elizabethton High School, our main office. And then we have one off of 19E in Elizabethton. We have one in Johnson City off of West Oakland Avenue.
Social media, how do we find you?
You can find us at Facebook, Instagram, or BeMyCU.org.
And the magic main number is?
423-547-1200.
Brand new product from Northeast Community Credit Union. Proud sponsor of the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Cyclone Sports. And back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Thanks for being with us. We have got a few minutes left here on the show. I want to say hello to some more folks. Hello to Mark Bessler and Chantel Derby. Hello to Jeremy Reagan, Chris Morrison, Kristen Grant. Where in the world you been, lady? Brandy and Luke Bowles. Hello to Brandon Woods. Hello to David Campbell. Hello to Michael Bailey. Hello to Laura Sparks and Chuck Jarrett and Ben Woolery. and Brandy Fields. Now, when you watch the game tonight, we'll go on there at 6:50 the broadcast. When you watch the game tonight, you'll put yourself by simply doing that right there, saying you're watching. We're going to pick a fan of the game tonight, thanks to the coffee company, which is a really cool place downtown, sells coffee and has great sandwiches. And so they're the coffee company fan of the game. All you got to do is say we're watching. We're going to put your name in the hat. Everybody that says they're watching, will be tons of them, and somebody's going to win a $25 gift card to the coffee company. What do I got to do to win? Just say you're watching. That's all you got to do. And so that will be tonight at the ball game, the broadcast. And so it'll start again at 6:50, and we'll run it, kick off at 7:30 tonight. The Cyclones in Scienceville, the 100th meeting of the two schools. Scienceville leads the series 65-38 to 5. Does that add up to 100? I think it does. I'm doing this off the top of my head. 65 and 38, that's 5. No, that's not right. Let me look that up. Eddie sent that to me. I've got the numbers. Let's do that right now here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. So we'll go on air the broadcast at 6:50 tonight. Ready to go. And let's see. We can pull this up real quick because that's going to drive me nuts. This is how I do things. I get something in my brain. I got to go look it up. So let's do this right here real quick. We'll get into some Major League Baseball. Okay. 50. I was right. 56-38 to 5. That's a lucky shot. So 56-38, 5. Scienceville leads the series. Cyclones won 5 of the last 6. 56, 38, and 5 ties. So there you go. But none of that matters tonight. When you tee that thing up at 7:30, it's on. And whatever you've done to this point, as far as tradition and the rivalry, goes right out the window because it's a brand new chapter of this rivalry tonight. Scienceville and the Elizabethton Cyclones. All right, let's take a look at Major League Baseball from yesterday and last night. I want to tell you about let's do that real fast right here. I want to tell you about this. Please bid on this. Go to collinsandcompany.info. This is a online charity auction for kids who can't hear. We talked about this earlier in the week. If I couldn't hear, I couldn't do this show. So it's near and dear to my heart. It's a group called Waiting to Hear. They offer free hearing aids to kids free of charge for kids who can't hear. They also have a camp called Camp Hear, standing for Hearing Empowerment and Adventure Retreat. It's a camp where the kids and their parents and the whole family goes to the camp. We're going to have this guy on that runs this particular organization over the next week or so. But anyway, this is an auction going on right now. You can bid on these items. 100% of what you bid on goes to help these kids. I think that's awesome. The name of the organization is called Waiting to Hear. It's offering hearing aids to kids free of charge. So here it is. Of course, go to the website, collinsandcompany.info, and bid. Here are some things you'll be bidding on. It's there, and it's good through September the 10th. A signed Esteban acoustic guitar by the one and only Jelly Roll. Okay. Signed photos by movie stars and NASCAR drivers. Folks, Jay Leno, John Travolta, the Kevin Bacon, the Gatlin Brothers, the Oak Ridge Boys, Jerry Lee Lewis, Vince Gill, Sam Elliott, Turtle Man, Reba McEntire, Dale Jarrett, Mark Martin, Bobby Labonte. These are autographed pictures. So please go on and bid on those. And 100% of the proceeds will go directly to the Waiting to Hear organization. These are for kids who can't hear. They offer free hearing aids to children free of charge. Anyway, this auction is being put on by Collins & Company, and it goes until the 10th. You see, it started on Monday and goes until the 10th. Then they ship all over the country. So if you win it, you're the highest bidder, they'll ship it to you. They do it all the time. Last auction they had, said they have bids on from 34 states from right here in Elizabeth. And so please do that. There's lots of auctions they're doing, but I just think that's a very, very good thing to help kids who can't hear. So, and as I said, I couldn't do this show if I couldn't hear. I mean, I could, but it'd be very difficult. So that's why this is very near and dear to my heart. All right, baseball. The Mariners, dropping like a rock. They fired their manager last night. Scott Servais, 57 years old, gone. Why is he gone? They were 1 point on June 18th. They were 13 games above 500. Had a 10-game lead in the division on that day, on June 18th. Since then, they're now 64-64. They trail the Astros by 5 games. They've gone from leading by 10 to trailing by 5. They're also 7.5 games out of the final wild card spot. So they've dropped like a rock. So the management says we're going to put Dan Wilson in there, who is the former catcher. He is the hitting coach. Nope, replaced by former catcher Dan Wilson. Hitting coach Jarrett DeHart was let go as well. So they fired managers. 5 or 6 weeks left to go in the regular season, which I find interesting. But they did, and he's gone. What happened yesterday? The Braves won. They took 2 out of 3 from the Phillies. They won 3-2. Also yesterday, Yankees shut out Cleveland 6-0. Washington beat Colorado. The Cardinals beat Milwaukee. Cubs over Detroit. Oakland beat Tampa Bay. Pirates shut out Cincinnati. Toronto beat the Angels. Houston over Baltimore. And the Mets beat San Diego. Here's your schedule today. On Friday, August 23rd. Hello, Eric Winsong and Melissa Humphrey and Melvin Flood and Kyle Diffie and Fran DeBoer and Richard Sappington and Dave Kiker and Chris Miner and Karen Schneider. Hello, Karen. Andrew Lockhart. Benny Ciullo. Couldn't tell you. Ciullo. Don't know how to say it, but hello, Benny. Hello, Roger Franklin. Hello to Renee Horton, Randy Callis, Keith Reeves. I think we're caught up. All these folks saying hello. We appreciate that. And so we go with baseball today. Who's playing where? They're all under the lights tonight. Reds, game 2 of that series in Pittsburgh. Houston and Baltimore. The Yankees opening up a series with Colorado in Yankee Stadium. Angels in Toronto. Cleveland hosting Texas. They're probably glad they're not playing the Yankees anymore because they beat them like a drum. Arizona will go into Boston to battle the Red Sox. Cubs in Miami. Atlanta opens up a series against the Washington Nationals tonight in Atlanta. Detroit at Chicago, White Sox. Kansas City hosts Philadelphia. 2 hot, well, one team's hot, Kansas City, one team's not hot, the Phillies. St. Louis is Minnesota tonight, Milwaukee at Oakland. The Mets in San Diego, San Francisco at Seattle, and the Dodgers host Tampa Bay. Standings heading into the ball games tonight in Major League Baseball. Looks like this. The Yankees lead the Orioles now by 1.5 games. Orioles have lost 2 in a row. They've lost 6 out of 10. The Yankees have won 2 in a row, and they've won 6 out of 10. The Red Sox are still there. They're 7 out. They've won 2 in a row and 6 out of 10. In the Central Division, Cleveland stumbling. It's now a 2-game lead. Minnesota's caught them, and so is the Royals. Both are only 2 games out. The Twins have won 6 out of 10, and the Royals have won 7 out of 10. Guardians are stumbling. In the West, you got the Astros, still one of the hottest teams. They're 7-3 over the last 10 games. They lead the Mariners by 5.5. As we told you, they fired their manager. They've lost 3 in a row and 8 out of 10. The Mariners making a change. They still trail, but only by 5.5. It's not insurmountable for the Mariners. That's the American League. And the National League, Phillies over the last 10 games at 5-5. The Braves have won 7 out of 10. They're 6 back. The Mets have won 2 in a row and 6 out of 10. They're 7.5 back. Hello to Scott Robinson. Hello to Robert Lutz. Hello to Jeff. Hello to Angela Hodges. How you doing, lady? To Jeff Alea. I'm sure I'm not saying it right, but hello, sir, nonetheless. The Mets have won 2 in a row. They're 6 out of 10. They're only 7.5 back, so it's, again, they're within striking distance. If you're under double digits, you always got a chance. In the Central, the Brewers have lost 2, and the Cardinals have won 2, but the Cardinals are 10 back. In the West, the hottest team in baseball, no question, the Los Angeles Dodgers have won 4 in a row and 7 out of 10. But they can't shake the Diamondbacks. They've won 3 in a row and 7 out of 10. They're only 4 back, and the Padres are only 4.5 back. So the hottest team in baseball right now are the Dodgers, no question. So your divisional leaders, the Yankees by a game and a half in the East. In the Central, the Guardians lead Minnesota and Kansas City by 2 each. Houston leads Seattle by 5.5 in the American League. In the NL East, the Phillies 6 better than the Braves. In the Central, the Brewers lead the Cardinals by 10. In the West, the Dodgers, we set a 4-game lead over the Arizona Diamondbacks. That's your look at Major League Baseball getting the Braves and the Nationals tonight in Atlanta. So the Braves are getting a little mojo going. Hello, JoJo Bradley. How you doing, sir? Mike Morrison and Victor DeMolin. If I mess it up, I'm sorry. Here is one of your college football coaches, Brent Venables. Been around him for a long time. He being Josh Heupel. What's his take on Josh Heupel? They're coming into the SEC, of course, the Oklahoma Sooners. Here's Brent Venables talking about the Tennessee coach. They're longtime friends. They've coached together. Here's his take on Josh Heupel on the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
I was speaking about Josh earlier. I have this deep appreciation for Josh, certainly first and foremost as a player, to experience my first national championship as a coach. I've always looked back and said, man, we couldn't have done it without Hype. His leadership, what he was able to do from a transformation standpoint to our locker room, the guts and the toughness that he played through that 2000 season. So I've always held him up here on this pedestal when it comes from a player standpoint. No surprise, as a coach's son, the level of success that he has had as a coach. I've stayed in touch with him pretty much every step of the way through this process. We competed on the field in 2014, and he went to Utah State and then to Central Florida and then to Tennessee, and so we've stayed in touch through those moments of success and some of the moments that the challenges of a football season will bring you. So a great friend, he and his wife Dawn and their children, really good friends of ours, and just really happy for him and the success that he's had. No surprise. He's always been a winner.
Pretty good right there. Brent Venables, very complimentary of Josh Heupel. So, and I think that's really cool. One more coach to take a look at out of the Southeastern Conference. Want to get him on. Kirby Smart, head football coach of the preseason top-ranked, favored to win it all, Georgia Bulldogs. So, here is the question posed to him was, with the playoffs going longer now, is there a need, SEC now all one division, is there a need, for a conference championship game? Do you still want to play it? Do you want to bypass it and say it's another game, we don't need to worry about it now, we'll get into that 12-team playoff, get on with it? Here's Kirby Smart's response to, do we or don't we want to play in a continuing to keep it going conference championship in the SEC? Here's what Kirby says on the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
I'm not for doing that. I still find value in winning an SEC championship. The unique thing about the career that I've had in coaching, I've almost won as many SEC championships as national championships, and I've won 2 national championships when I didn't win SEC championships as a program. I mean, that's unique. I mean, it's not supposed to happen that way. So do I worry about attrition in terms of having more games? I worry about attrition having 4 teams. Okay, every coach worries about attrition, right? You have to do a good job of maintaining your roster, staying healthy, practicing the right way, being smart, and I think being a watchdog is part of my job. As I'm not a coordinator anymore, I want to watch the drills we do. I want to see how we practice. I want to make sure we can maintain health. It's hard to do in the SEC, but that's why you get an opportunity to recruit to 85 scholarships so that you have depth. Can you get your younger players ready faster than your opponent is a huge advantage. But no, I don't want to see the conference championship go away because I think it's one of the greatest venues in all of college sports, in all of sports. I mean, the games that we've played in Atlanta have been some of the best, most memorable games that I've ever been a part of. And to take that away, I think that there's going to be teams that look back on that SEC championship, and it's very meaningful. And I don't want to take away from that meaning.
Pretty good response, was it not? I thought so, from Kirby Smart, head football coach of the Georgia Bulldogs. Let's take a look at NASCAR. They're racing tomorrow night at Daytona. Tyler Reddick now the points leader for the regular season championship. All eyes on Daytona tomorrow night, 7:30 for the Coke Zero Sugar 400. The World Center Racing currently riding a streak of 7 different Cup Series winners dating back to 2021. 7 different guys have won at Daytona, including Michael McDowell, Ryan Blaney, Austin Cindric, Austin Dillon, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Chris Buescher, and William Byron. So you got that, just the simple fact that it's so tough to win there. 154 races at Daytona have produced 70 different race winners. That tells you all you need to know. One of the 2 races left in the regular season. The other one will be next weekend, Labor Day weekend in Darlington. Here's who's in the playoffs already. 12 out of the 16 are in. Tyler Reddick, Chase Elliott, Denny Hamlin, Kyle Larson, Ryan Blaney, William Byron, Christopher Bell, Brad Keselowski, Alex Bowman, Joey Logano, Daniel Suarez, and Austin Cindric are in. So, who's not in but can get in on points? Martin Truex Jr., Ty Gibbs, Chris Buescher. So Truex not in yet. Who can get in with a win? Which is really where you are at this point. Hello, Ben Ruther. Hello to Rob Stilbrick, Zach Owens, Robin Katagas, maybe Katagas. Hello, Joe Cipapelli. If I'm messing up these names, I don't mean to, of course. Blake Lynch, Jeremy Marler, we know him. So, who you win, you're in. Martin Truex Jr., Ty Gibbs, Chris Buescher, Ross Chastain, Bubba Wallace, Kyle Busch, Chase Briscoe, Todd Gillian, Michael McDowell, Carson Hoceberg, Josh Berry, Noah Gragson can all get in with the win. Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Ryan Preece, Justin Haley, Austin Dillon, who won but's not in. Did you bring him? Oh, yeah. See what we got. Okay. Okay. And okay. Probably that one. Yeah. Would fit my noggin?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Small. So, do one of these two.
Okay. Tuffy. There you go. I'll swing by and take care of that.
I picked that one up.
Got me a new ball cap for tonight's game. There you go. And
Nice, because I had 7 or 6 or 7. I'm down to these 3.
oh, really? The hat says Betsy on it. It's gone, isn't it? So I thought, because I started to get that last Saturday, and I thought, I'll get it next week. Snooze, you lose. At Brummett Sports Shop.
We'll get some more in.
Thank you for bringing that, sir. Got me a new ball cap. This is a Richardson Flex Fit hat. How about that? Looks sharp. Fit it in there. Gonna have that on tonight on my noggin for the ball game. Thanks to Brummett Sports Shop. Thank you, sir. That's customer service. Brought me a hat back. Where was that? Let's see. Justin Haley, Ryan Preece, Austin Dillon, Daniel Hemrick. Oh, I was telling you, Dillon's not in, even though he won the race because of and they appealed it, by the way, and they lost the appeal, so it stands. Austin Dillon, Daniel Hemrick, Corey LaJoie, John Hunter Nemechek, Zane Smith, and Harrison Burton. Anybody can win, of course, but on the pole is the best place to do it at Daytona. So, let's see, what is the stats here? 26 wins. A total of 28 different starting positions have produced winners in NASCAR. The most proficient in the field is the pole, producing wins in 26 out of the 154 races starting with the pole. Your chances are greatly enhanced to be the pole setter. Your active pole setters, Chase Elliott and Alex Bowman with 3 each. Other guys that are currently driving that have set on the pole at Daytona, which will be tomorrow night, Joey Logano, Chase Briscoe, Kyle Larson, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., William Byron, Austin Dillon, Kyle Busch, and Martin Truex Jr. have all set on the pole. Active race winners at Daytona. Denny Hamlin leads them all with 3. William Byron's got 2. Ricky Stenhouse Jr.'s won twice at Daytona, as has Austin Dillon. Single winners at Daytona: Austin Cindric, Ryan Blaney, Michael McDowell, Justin Haley, Eric Jones, Brad Keselowski, Joey Logano, and the guy who needs a win, Kyle Busch, has all won one race at Daytona. So here's an interesting stat, too. There's a lot of good stats here. One of the toughest tracks on the circuit, and yet you've had first-time winners there over the years. Austin Cindric, Michael McDowell, William Byron, Justin Haley, Eric Jones, Eric Almirola, David Reagan, Trevor Bayne, Craig Biffle, Michael Waltrip have all won their first race ever at Daytona, as has John Andretti, Jimmy Spencer, Sterling Marlin, Derek Cope, and Greg Sachs. So, wow. Impressive. So anyway, NASCAR tomorrow night, you're down to the squeeze. It's where you're at. 12 in, 4 to go on points or wins. And the unpredictable track, 8 different winners, which is that says it all, the unpredictability of Daytona. 8 different winners. I'm sorry, 7 different Cup winners dating back to 2021 because they run there twice a year. So Michael McDowell, Ryan Blaney, Austin Cindric, Austin Dillon, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Chris Buescher, and the most recent was in February, the Daytona 500, of course, was William Byron. 2.5 mile super speedway. Wow. Be good tomorrow night. And it's the name of the race, the title race is the Coke Zero Sugar 400. Tomorrow night at Daytona. We'll see how that goes. We'll talk about that coming up again on Monday. So, high school football ready to roll. We'll come back one more break and run down who's playing again for Friday night football. It's going to be good. It's going to be wild. Cowbells will be ringing. We'll be up in the press box up behind the home stand, and they start banging, stomping their feet, ringing them cowbells. It's deafening. Love it. What an atmosphere for a high school football game. It rivals any high school I've ever been around. I've been around some good ones. But they absolutely get with it. And understandably so. Fan base of each school, proud of their kids, proud of their team, and they should be. So if you're not, you shouldn't be going to the game. You should be very proud you're going. So how about it? One of our great sponsors, the good folks at Big John's Closeouts. Just bought me some stain down the other day, some Minwax stain. Been staining my floors. Hardwood floors. Got my stain from Big Brian Williams in the house. How you doing? Oh, he's going on. He's shopping. Let's go give him some taters. He's in the house shopping. What's it? Oh, Minwax. Minwax at Big John's Closeouts. Bought my steel battery-powered leaf blower, chainsaw, weed eater, and a hedge trimmer. Got all 4 of them from Big John's Closeouts. Be loyal, buy local. Big box stores don't support sports like Big John's Closeouts here in Elizabeth. Loyal, buy local. He's up against the big boy chains. We know that. Why Big John's Closeouts? Why? What do you feel like separates you from the chains?
Well, I think there's a number of factors I think that go into that. Number one, we're local folks. We shop with you all in other places. We go to church with you. We're involved in civic organizations with you. What money you spend here stays here. You know, it goes to support the payroll and, of course, local taxes. As far as that goes, it also supports a lot of nonprofits as well as sports teams, little leagues, softball, all kind of different things we try to support. We support all the high schools, both city and county, you know, either through, fence signs or gymnasium signs or whatever with yearbooks and the whole bit. So, what you're spending local is staying local. And also we believe, customer service. I came up through the Patey Lumber Company ranks from many years ago. 1977 is when I started. And if you didn't get up and wait on people, or you didn't speak to people, or you didn't try to help people, you wouldn't go to stick around very long. So you learned, that it was important, not only to try to just ask people, but to listen, find out what they're trying to do, find out ways that you can help them as far as that goes. And so all that's very important to us.
There you go, folks. Be loyal, buy local. Support them. Big John's Closeouts here in downtown Elizabeth with hammer high prices. Great sponsor of the Tom Douglas Sports Show and Elizabethton Cyclone Sports, Big John's Closeouts. We're talking to our sponsor again, Daryl Cannon from Cannon's Fine Home Furnishings, proud sponsor of the Cyclones and Tom Douglas Sports Show. So for folks who've never been here, tell us all about Cannon's. What's it all about?
Oh, goodness. Family-owned business. We are always at Cannon's in the house usually. I mean, we're here for our customers. We want to support our community. We love our little town. Elizabethton is such a sweet place to live in. And we got 4 grandkids. They're all involved in sports, softball, baseball, volleyball, soccer. So we enjoy that aspect of our community and enjoy our customer. We love to see people come in and love to talk to them and just have a good time.
42 years. So how do we find you on social media?
We have a Facebook page that is tremendously visited. We have probably around 15,000 followers each month, and that's a good way. CannonsHomestore.com is our website. Full picture catalog of, I think there's 1.2 million things on our website.
Wow.
Now, we don't have all that in the store, but it just shows how much we can get. Have a lot of things of it in the store, but we don't, of course, don't have room for a million products.
Hours are open?
Open 10 to 6, Monday through Friday, 9 to 5 on Saturday. This coming next Friday will be open until 8 that night. It's the downtown Thirst Friday event. Looking forward to that.
And the phone number?
423-543-6937.
One of our great sponsors again right here at the Tom Douglas Sports Show and Cyclone Sports. The great folks right here at Cannon's Fine Home Furnishings in downtown Elizabethton. And the countdown's on. You see it. 7 hours, 25 minutes till kickoff. And there you go to start the 2024 season. Let's run down some specials. We'll wrap it up with telling you who's playing where again tonight. Deals for days at all food cities today and tomorrow. The snack cups that Shane talked about, 3 for $5 today and tomorrow. They're called shortcuts, and the watermelon is excellent. Ben & Jerry's ice cream, 2 for $7 today and tomorrow at all food cities. Honeycrisp apples, put them up where you can see them, as I tell you about them. Honeycrisp apples, $1.29 a pound. Ben & Jerry's ice cream, 2 for $7. There's the cubes for $8.99. The Pepsi products, 24-ounce cans, or 24 12-ounce cans for $8.99. Also, you have the Frito-Lay Variety Pack chips for $8.99 there. We'll flip it and show you here. Gatorade 2 for $10. 8-pack 20-ounce bottles. Hot weather's coming back next week. Going to be back up in the 90s. Del Monte green beans, $2.99 a can. You've got the Duncan Hines cake or brownie mix, 4 for $5. The Little Debbie snack cakes, Little Debbie's $1.79. You've got the C-Pack shrimp for $5.99. The ramen noodles, 2 packs for $5 at all food cities. That's today and tomorrow. Also, print's too small. Here we go. Got to go back on. Hello, Dale. Hello, Terry Meredith. Hello to Sam Eaton. Hello to Arvin. Hello to Robert McIntosh, Michael Stubbs, Luis Bautista, Alicia Patterson. Thank you, kids, for watching. Breyer's Carb Smart Bars. Ben & Jerry's ice cream, 2 for $7 today and tomorrow. Hormel Black Label Bacon, $3.99 a package today and tomorrow at all food cities. This is chain wide. We took care of the front one pretty good. Let's go to the back side, see what we got on sale today and tomorrow. These are deals for days. Of course, they have a regular sale paper that goes through Tuesday, but these are the 2-day prices, the deals for days at all food cities. There you go. Chocolate chip cookies, $3.99. Oven turkey breast sliced any thickness you want. Bistro out of the deli, $7.99. Nature Valley protein bars, $2.99. Also, the Hormel pepperoni for $2.99. Ritz, Nabisco Ritz crackers, 2 boxes for $5. Folgers coffee for $8.99. Let's see, you got Snapple tea or Little Hugs. Fruit, they call those things fruit barriers? No, that ain't right. Wow, it's hard to read. fruit barrels. Never seen that before. Little Hugs or Snapple Tea. Little Hugs fruit barrels for $3.99, limit 3. Sara Lee half loaf bread for $1.49, or the Saucy Spoon baked beans for $1.49 at all Food Cities today and tomorrow. Then you go to Kellogg cereal, $3.99. Blue Bonnet, the Blue Bonnet original buttermilk, or the Thomas English muffins 6 count for $1.99. The Grown in Idaho potatoes, selected varieties for $2.99 at all Food Cities today and tomorrow. So there you go. Those are some of the specials going on. We'll be back here next Friday for, hard to believe, kicking off Labor Day weekend. Is that just nuts? It's nuts. College football starts next weekend, but college football starts tomorrow too. A game in Dublin, Ireland. The Seminoles of Florida State and Georgia Tech out of the ACC play tomorrow in Dublin, Ireland, across the Big Blue. So we got a college football game tomorrow at noon. Florida State and Georgia Tech. Of course, next week everybody cranks up. We'll be hot and heavy into college football next week. Monday we'll be at Rick Walters Horseman Insurance. Tuesday we'll be at the Eagle Center, Tammy's Antique Store downtown. Wednesday at Chick-fil-A in Johnson City. Thursday, can't remember off the top of my head. And then Friday we'll be back here. So we got a full week next week as well, as we're on show number 2135 today of the Tom Taylor Sports Show. So let's run down who plays where tonight. Daniel Boone in Irwin, North Carolina. West Green and North Green. Happy Valley tonight travels to Cloudland. Cherokee will be at Cobb County. Hampton travels to Pigeon Forge. Crockett hosting South Green. Dobbinsville plays host to Knox Farragut tonight. Greenville will be home to Tennessee High. Morristown West will play at Morristown East. West Green at North Green. Sullivan East and Johnson County will get together at Sullivan East tonight. Unaka hosting Chucky Doak. Northview Academy goes to Unicoi County, and Volunteer plays at Westridge. Our game tonight, one more time you'll see this promo, because we're really proud of what Carrie does. She does excellent work. Here's where we're going to be tonight, starting right around 6:50 here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. It's exciting Elizabethton Cyclone football. Hi, this is Tom Taylor, inviting you to join Coach Eddie Pless and yours truly Friday night for the 2024 season opener against the longtime rival Scienceville Hilltoppers at home at Citizens Bank Stadium. In fact, it's the 100th meeting between the two. Airtime at 7 o'clock, kickoff 7:30, video and audio with the Cyclone Network. Cyclone football this Friday night at home against Science Hill. It all starts at 7 o'clock here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show Facebook page and on YouTube. Go Cyclones! And let's run them down for you as we leave out of here today. Again, we got NFL football tonight. We've got 3 games on tap tonight in the National Football League. Jacksonville and Atlanta tonight. The Dolphins at Tampa Bay. And a butt whooping's getting ready to happen in Vegas because the Raiders, my team, the Raiders, will thrash the 49ers tonight. Final tune-up for the start of the NFL season. Right around the corner. All right, Psalms 33, 20, and 21. We always dedicate our show to the man that hung on the cross. It says, we wait and hope for the Lord. He is our help and our shield. Got that shield out there in front of you. Runs interference for you. Shield. So all the weapons of the enemy will bounce off of him because he's your shield and our shield. Verse 21, in him our hearts rejoice, for we trust in his holy name. Hit it. Love it. Psalms 33, 20, and 21. We wait and hope for the Lord. He is our help and our shield. In him our hearts rejoice, for we trust in his holy name. The verses of the day here in the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Good way to end it. Rejoining you at 6:50 tonight. Ready to go, Cyclone football. The 100th meeting of Elizabethton and Science Hill football. Unbelievable atmosphere. The weather's going to be perfect tonight. Probably upper 70s kickoff time. No rain. Just a clear Friday night for football for all the teams. And our game will be Science Hill Elizabethton. And so we're going to air the broadcast at 6:50. And we will crank it up and get with it at 7:30 to kickoff. We have lots to talk about. We'll show you the Cyclone Walk at 6:15 tonight. We'll be there for that. We'll capture that live here on video. Watching the team come out of the locker room and walk across campus and up into the stadium. The band will be there. It's a really cool atmosphere for a high school scenario. And a lot of schools do it. It's not like Elizabeth's the only one doing this, but it's just something different about Betsy. You'll see it tonight when you see the energy and the enthusiasm. Brenda Grindstaff's here. You know what Conway says, don't you? Hello, darling. Been telling her that for 5 years. How are you doing, lady? Doing good? I know you from Food City. Are you two buddies? Yeah, big buddies. I didn't know that. Well, I see you to Food City. Which one? Here? No. Johnson City at State of Franklin. I have two lovely ladies sitting over here watching me, pushing their buggies, going shopping. It's good. So we've got, I've lost my train of thought. What was I thought? Oh, the Cyclone Walk tonight at 6:15. Then we'll go in there the broadcast. Coach Eddie Pless, lots to talk about going back, not every game, but certainly some of the highlights of the 99 games they played up to this point. Great rivalry. We have your starting lineups tonight brought to you by Randall Birchfield Real Estate Auction. We're going to pick a fan of the game tonight. It's brand new things, really cool, thanks to the coffee company. The fan of the game. Well, how do you win that? You get a $25 gift card to go to the coffee company here in Elizabethton. Order all those great coffees. Appalachian Morning, that's one of them they grind there and make. That one's called Jamaican Me Crazy. It's awesome. Jamaican Me Crazy. They're our halftime sponsor, and we will give a fan of the game a $25 gift card. Well, how do you win? Just do what Misty Moore's doing right here. And Chris, and Scott, and Kennedy, and Gary O'Mara, and Ryan, and Miss Clowney, Coretta Clowney down in Union, South Carolina. She puts a heart beside the Bible verse. Oh, yes, it's awesome. Jake Chase, simply because you say you're watching tonight when the game starts, somebody who's watching is going to win a free $25 gift card from the coffee company just for watching the game. It's that simple. So we'll do that tonight. Pre-game, post-game brought to you by Phil's Dream Pit. Great barbecue place here in Northeast Tennessee, out on the Eastern Star exit of Interstate 26. So we'll pick a player of the game tonight from Port Chavs Deli. So this is a pretty rock-solid broadcast. We are surrounded ourselves by students who are running the cameras. We got 3 cameras tonight. Got a new producer in Kerry Taylor. This has been endorsed, of course, from the top, from our director of schools, Richard Van Us, right on down to our principal, Dr. John Mitten, our athletic director, Ryan Presnell. Everybody says get these kids involved, and it's an awesome chance for them to learn how to run cameras. And in fact, you have 2 young men, Hayden Colbert, who's at East Tennessee State, who started in this program, is now into the digital media big time at ETSU, and Jackson Clavier, who's down at University of Tennessee, tearing it up down there in their multimedia department because of the opportunity was afforded him at Elizabethton High School with the Cyclone Network, as we call it. Learned to run those cameras, got interested, and kind of blossomed and took off, and the rest is history. He's been doing a lot of different things, and these guys will be on the big time. And it all got started because Elizabethton High School said we want our kids to get involved into media. So that's who'll be running the cameras tonight. It's very exciting. We'll be young people. We'll bring you the broadcast tonight. Can't wait. We'll see you then. Right around 6:50, we'll get it started. Katie? My little buddy Katie's here. You're covered in paint because you've been painting. You're not at the coffee company anymore. What are you painting now?
Right now.
Come over here and tell me. Sit down here. We gotta. We'll wait. We'll let Katie talk. You may get a job out of this. You don't know. So There's Katie. All right.
I'm working on a construction crew actually right now.
You're working with a construction crew?
For David Jabor, yeah.
Where are you?
So we're doing a bunch of different little things.
You painting?
A little bit, yeah, but some building. Also.
Really?
Yeah.
So you're out there with what? A hammer, a drill? What are you doing?
All of it.
What
yep.
have you been
we
doing?
were chipping off brick this
Chipping
past
off
week.
brick.
Yeah, we were taking down a brick wall on a house, and we're
Really?
getting it prepared to have the brick guys come and redo it.
Yeah. She was working at a coffee company. She said, you know, this is my life dream is to go into the painting, and that's what she's covered in paint. That's what she does, and does it well. She's not covered in paint, but you tell you've been working. So you paint indoor and outdoor both?
Mostly interior.
Interior.
Yeah, I don't do a lot of exterior.
There you go. Interior painting.
Yep.
Does a wonderful job.
Thank you.
And so she's now out there, having outgrown the coffee company, as a waiter. Is that what you call yourselves, waiters?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And so now she's painting, and just happened to stop by here at Food City, and I spotted her. I don't even know what is your last name? I don't know what your last name is.
Telling.
What?
Telling.
Telling.
Yep.
Katie Telling.
Yep.
I had no clue. I never knew her last name, but
What are you reporting on over here?
yeah. But you're, what am I reporting on?
Uh-huh.
We're live. We're doing a sports show. We're getting ready to wrap it up.
Okay.
Literally.
Very cool.
I was going to sign off, but I saw you, and I thought, I want to get Katie Telling on. Didn't know her last name. But when I went to the coffee company, she waited on me. She was the best. Did a great job.
Thank you.
So there you go. Have
Well,
a great weekend.
You too. Good to see you.
You too. Take care. Bye. Katie Telling, ladies and gentlemen. See, you just never know who's going to be shopping at Food City. And we appreciate her coming by here. And there you go. That's a good way to end it. Back hello to Laura Eddy. Hello to Chad Austin. Hello to Roger Holt. Let's see who else here. James Hopkins. Eric Hackenberg. Chris England. Tom Bird. One of his kin to Larry, my all-time favorite player. There is none better, in my opinion, than Larry Legend. Huh. Watched his video of the night. Did I tell you I watched last night Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid? Forgot how good that movie was. That's a great movie. Paul Newman, the late Paul Newman, and Robert Redford. So anyway, that was last night after the volleyball match. Sit down in the chair and watch me some Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. What a great flick. Let's see, that's pretty much Misty Moore. We said hello to you. Benny Alvarez. We'll rejoin you. We're going to get out of here and get set up, get up to the stadium, get set up for the broadcast. 6:50 airtime. Eddie Pless, yours truly going to bring it to you. The 100th meeting of Elizabethton Science Hill football. Can't wait. We'll see you then. Thanks for watching the show. And again, we'll wrap it up as we always say. Bloom where you're planted. And win or lose, be a good sport. Back on this show on Monday. Thanks for watching. Show number 2,135th show from Food City here in Elizabethton. Kickoff 7 hours, 9 minutes, and 27 seconds away. We'll be back for that. Thanks for watching the show. As Mama used to say every morning we went out to catch the bus, bloom where you're planted. Yes, ma'am. And win or lose, be a good sport. Parents, your kids watch you. Don't be an idiot watching a ball game. It is just a game. I want Elizabeth to win tonight, sure. If they do, it's great. If they don't, that's okay, because tomorrow, sun comes up, Lord's still on the throne. Train rolls on. It is just a game. Will there be people thrown out of the game tonight? Probably. Should they be? Of course not. It's a game. Can you get excited and get revved up and cheer on your team? Yes. Can you get to the point you get thrown out of a game for your misconduct? No. You shouldn't. Parents, your kids emulate what you do and what you say and who you are. If you don't think so, well, you're wrong. They do. Win or lose, be a good sport. See you back here tonight. Thanks for your